back to the last bit of our show. Exactly 9:25. Now, if you that was I'm also my part of it. But the other I'm just joining the conversation. Brow frame on 0302 211 for maybe who are doing tribute bit to my boy in the fight against illegal mining because they say the baby I don't know agency man you know, so be part of the solution now. Own it, just own it like one castle project. Adiebiano uomubia. So what I say, so that you fight it the way you fight. Say how would you love this thing to be fought? Because if we don't fight that challenge of illegal mining, that's where the challenge is. So Mesro, also for a drink brain on 0302 211 701 equity 4 0302 211 701 equity 4. Whilst I welcome Agbosini Chu, a part of the communications team for the ruling National Democratic Congress. Ewan say Agbosia Kwaba, but you know what to say. Oh, Nyamiado. Mesa ba so ba ma me sami ni nkomo wi sami ma cha fom to say. Okay, Sammy, so straight to the point.
What is the point? My main comment, Samuso. My main threat to be so. Let me cheer on Nabubra Campon. Send where declare say Oko. Now, Sati said where declare, or my maintain say campaign, or campaign, there's no, the say also be system. My main comment, Samuso. I get Galamsey Yasema and the Yekin. And never may say it's a trap for more Ghana. We are no powerful. Ubeniache, papa. Now, the Danko Kufado, meaning TV stations, meaning radio stations are airport on Nadwachi. And yes, Uncle Fuina, but after the 200,000, they come 7.3. Then I would watch it for 30,000 grams, so don't pay you prescription. Chanko Fuina, Kawan, and I net quality TV station and radio station. Muka Galamsey watching. Yanko Becha, which is one of the champion to be president here. And you make you the more piano over my day.
Okay, so me that's it. Benjamin, good morning. I'm saying.
Yamiadum on my now, sorry.
Oh, Yamiadum be able to call.
You on my Yamia can say Galamsey, I can watch him be. And our limbs there for Cynthia, but they say a idea, a question for someone to one among every it's a say idea, and who you pa in California, from so much on behind every pa.
Okay, so Yanko Enche na era dankwa kwaku. Yene nje nkomo. Kwaku mache na Enche bokode.
But Yamiado Mahaboko.
Ensio to toho.
Oh, ya said the bear one week in the answer for Pokakra.
Okay, kwaku.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Inti Enche so more problem ni bi o.
Enche dia buso.
Huh?
Na mamema o ade ba ko. Ni aka se me free isase bontefu. Manso isase bontefu. Na might be ba ha na e bonte gold mine. Ya na ya blofo na eye se aduma. Na ya ha de ekwa no mo fa so eye mines no. Mo mutu so first man said de na omude excavator ya aduma ya. Na that is omu ya aduma na omu ko no. Mo fele ko. Mo mu dua nua. Ekra bi kwa no mu dua banki. Ema dubre bi me tu banki bi e den edi. Be na ye hwe. Omu ya aduma ba kwa na ye gensuo amana ne niamaniama no. Enti sanka aduma ne de me hu se aban na makwa kwa no mu ya e dia ti seye e no mu ye atuma fele ya mana ne nsuo no. Ama daake. Aba fa so papa ama ye. Bedamasi.
Okay, so yeah that's ye be kwa kojina manso. Na ene kwaku adin ko kwaku manso boko de. Hello kwaku manso boko de.
Nyamiado mama ina ba tonso.
Oh nyamiado boko yeti o.
Yo. Omai ayana yetenchen na mo ka Galamsey asem na so. Ayana asif se de mo ka no edu area ye hunu se ntiate na eni. Ni nyana na se omai small scale no mo ka se registration. Ene de mo ka Galamsey no difference bi animu.
Oh small scale no. Any day can say Galamsey no.
Difference be any.
Okay, try mu kakra.
Difference any mu say. Adwuma no yina the same thing here no by the difference amu hu mu say small scale no ya register. And Galamsey ya register difference mu no.
Na se kunu be di o. Eti the register no edi semone. And the register should edi semone. Is that the case?
The same thing, the same process in any faso. I the same process in any faso. You also register small scale. No, said you warrior no. Yani I was a Galamsey. The same thing as the difference be any.
So once I will be needed. Quite by now at this point. Because it means so sa you challenge ye me no pe. Ye tunu insuo so na ye tunu wo ye kwaye mu no. E honko na ama haw na ba. At this point, wa mu ache. Dia na obeka.
O mai ni nyina na se o Ghana ha no. Empanyumfo no me meka na se e sika no mu nyina obi e pe sika di. Omunye o ma dwe so mbebua na ya sia no. Insuo so no ye ka si sia no aye simple. Insuo so nipa no mane nkotena ye wo mo ye insuo so adwuma ho. Ye be make sure say ye mma wo bia nkotena insuo no so. En ye nya ye ban insuo no so ye betumi atwa mana fa insuo no kura enko insuo nim. Nti say ya me nipa na nkotena insuo no so ye nyina ye hu insuo no ye say no. Ba ye mma wo nkotena insuo no so no nkotena so. Ena insuo na no so ye betumi abroku insuo ne ban a ye nya enko insuo nim. Enko te insuo no. Yensuo na ye twen adwuma but ye betumi afa means bia ya ye mma ye to no ensan konsuo nim.
Okay all right so me da sepa minim de Andrews beka chemene Andrews won kran mache enkran miamia bi won so YouTube ho ana. Hello Andrews, meet you.
Yeah. Am I in?
Yes sir.
Any day more Galamsey adwuma ya ye ken. The one license test and the license test. I am this start there. Came for the license name.
Okay.
And I pay for ya. You pay for the license name. You carry a binder than a tree, Monim Resua, one more she is credited. Well, this would draw send by a momoy, and send the one more Yaman in Yawa. Shaka Sanga, or many breaks a no. The year United Yushim, a Buana, and gave the end with the agree. Almost me said that a human is one more year. It's no one can talk no more shady. No one can almost say shady. Excavator did do a bit of port, upper side. Corona was no crown. Excuse me to say, you're paying for more signs for the crown. They are also part of it. What the woman can tell him, he be our breast, my Galamsey with the best of the year. If you ever blame my paying for, I'm for count. Politicians, the top hierarchy politicians account. How can you name Yana?
Okay, so but that's say obeying what is saying. Hello, obeying. It is saying.
Adom Pajama on sway.
Oh, Yamadum Boko. Yet you obeying.
Adom wine. But yeah, mine. When I was cinema here with you. I can't make any say.
Oh, obeying. So you're the friend you chat to.
You.
Oh, obeying. Sorry, obeying. Okay, so obeying. Next time you be on manager on what you so bet me so sorry. So intimate on winning come. So yeah, 2 p.m. now for we come 2 p.m. March up to 2 p.m.
Oh, my Ebenezer, the Rade or the Abidru at Santa Mampo, and Amanis and also walk for my.
Oh, Yamadum, BBI Boko.
Yame, oh, shall I? Can it be better so I or mine?
Ah,
oh, my Abro and this. Catch a Mahamas appointment today, contract, don't tell me, near Casa,
2 p.m.
Minia, Mammy can't share KM Mayo, Honorable Zuba, on the day, me papa Bacope. Oh, my Mestre, Galamsey issue, I Minia, Aquasi, a question, Semia, wash. Oh, my share, ya him for phone be so calm, oh, my. Who say, Mampon, ye issue hereby. That's a prayer was able to Yaman Fanny Crency. Or solid trans, and Mamma Galamsey. I was Santa Mampohano. I am Mabuno, yes, Tiano, or my baby Corso.
Debbie.
Baby Uncle, by baby no, or Hinnamu, ni fear any more cry to Galamsey. A bad day, Galamsey. my, it's even a mesre. Say a person, Galamsey, no, ya besre, ya, hene, or 2 for. Say, and go near him for 4 non casa, or more year been a grand woman and 2 or so to me, yes, I am mana, or my, it's a young soon, it's a rosary and Yatakara. In Zubi, I made him with any Yatakara. But I do a bit on Becca Gumuno, now I yet to say Tino. You may mesre, say, near him for 4 of Casa, or mine. May I short say at 2 p.m. making so 2 p.m.
So 2 p.m. Hello, 2 p.m. Namia Duma China a Joada Via Branham found Co Jubilee House, Medo called PWD. Why?
Me pacho Mateo Mahene. Let's say one appointment no.
Completely, maybe Mama appointment.
By Obiante.
Obiante said me koji green paper answer.
Me pacho Mat. O ma se 2 p.m. mabre. Mabre. Right. O ma ya me shira what?
Okay. Yeah, ma, I see a duny we want to say the story be a quiet, a worrying, I see the match up say.
I Bacho me hoya pa na mo so.
Honorable said to tell us who you are first. Oh yeah.
Me Bacho honorable Siedu we name Michael Siedu Nkwa. Conference organizer ma ba bia ni anwa so be kwai. Conference NDC. Na me gina fidie so yam say mechi am abo mabaso. Multimedia nyina because Joy News e dey hu so mo sha ase pa na Adom TV so mo so mo tachiri. Na Yoga John Dramani Mahama wani so ade hunu mo my Ghana. Ye he na ntoto ye o ya. E ma me feel proud say me ye NDC ni. Na mom asem bi o ha ya na ne kan. Ye bi before ya ma ne kan aye den. Banka inse de ye den. Ye den ntoto ya ba say illegal mining ye nyai. O my emsa wa ba Western North. Unse ye ne Apadenchira West na Boshie. Ye Dias. Ye ne o me na Boshie. It bi bia ekoso bia no. Just a walking distance now the big boy Apadenchira West. Nya kasamani na me dia ko hu ye se bia busirimuka ana se me tin wo Joy News. Me tie no me ye se me kasa me ko ho. O man se obetimi awura di aso kronim. Akoba bi omo ye illegal mining na West excavated bay 50. E wo ho sisi a. This a one antifa bush no akoho because Timoto so a ye wo 4 armed dress for a chere so mo ye national security operatives. Mine na koso e wan PP time.
Sesia ye ka say.
NDC ba ye. Sesia me no ka say sesia. Sanga me ye nye bosirim kan sam kase ewe.
Oh.
Akọjoy News na koye no me de mani kohwe say ya o chena bi. Me ka bi ana me kam ye mpanifo bi ate a ombeti. Minim say your national officers ni nyina obi ate.
Oh.
Because minim ni pakwa o ye say adwuma na o starte be 8 months ni. Why ya fesi ampo de wode more excavators asa akoka ho. Illegal. Nya say bia nipa no e bi o process na e bia minim ma di asem na chi kakrampo mama hu say dunkwa court kwade embagu ato mo so say mo nsi site wo biom dunkwa obisa police command wo dunkwa wa dunkwa no fe omo ba ho last 2 weeks some be stop omo moment mi anwura site wo just 2 kilometers away from the district capital Diasu adwuma na ekoso it me frɛ say me eyewitness empanifo to omo na nsi form ana say Ewura John Dramani Mahama otia illegal mining bi koso ase saa nyema we nyina yetimi to ase ebe ma oman no kra nya sika am ye de akyekyere oman Ghana na nkoba se obi benya protection ni asesa mpanifo ana se soldiers ne security men dia kogu ho na ntimi ntwam se wokwakoye adwuma no edu ba bia wo ka sem se police officers come to me threat o mo se obi nim no there a o mbe shoot na kono etu obi asuro so obeka
wow
but se akyekyere oman a e wo se wo si obo na wo ka ne ma di organizer na che e ka no kwa ka NDC atena power che ba ne marketing kiti bi say no e be kwa atia yen eti kakra me de America we am fa mo ni akiri.
Okay, so Robert said with ACP Keda Agbochi Nuchu ma membusa sana na enestada den so akwaba bibia iboko de Adom good or Kani Patriotic Party communications team no and as in party iboko de
oh bibia akoye
good member
bibia akoye
Keda Now, what is happening? Or see, we are more core party person. Ehano. Dear so. For the past 8-7 months, excavators the kwa na kwa imono, and they are even threatening the police. I would dear so. Illegal mining.
Mining. That's na. Bibi abako de.
Kakra.
Oh, you say chief for mo. For joy.
On the name of court.
And that for mo. Oh, 24 hours living no.
Good. 24 hours a day.
And been for joy though.
Ade.
Na so ha no kokos so.
Na say 24 hours they carry. Now how normal working. Normal working.
We are talking about productivity. Wo ha na wo sa kokos. Wo say what name? Na Utina fako. Uti fako na ubod draft. Na ubod
draft. Na kwa abattoir na.
Abattoir. Ese me 24 hours. Misumi free na me share abattoir. You told me there's no going to watch it. I'm sure ton. No be enu. Ye for mining. Mining, you see the impunity and intolerance and indiscipline a work room hano. Mark here, I will say upper 100%.
Upper 100.
Oh yes, upper 100%. I buy me buy.
Wow.
Omu yebi. Mesuma bamba, mesuma yebi. Mining, you see, when it comes to illegal mining, me the blame the money pay me no pay. Mineral Commission and that of the police service. Omni no pay. I buy. I John the money mama is excellent na buy. Wama license.
So far the me.
Wama license. So whoever get he or self involved in that activity, no,
illegal.
So what is the police waiting for? Ye pekasa. Oh, too much. Me see I buy no. One man license. In the past, at a go, let me more than 2,000 licenses at a go. Me wanna. Saban, asidai nyami de wako. He say you are sudri. But if this government of today are license, now obi minia, it's illegal. So what is the police waiting for?
And yet easy how?
They be we are saying easy. Ye choka. Now you see the boys around. Oh, me pay juma. Umusanke juma no pay. Yes. Why is it not easy? Now who wanna join in a patrol? Now who anybody who commit crime arrest answer. Now become forest we not quite illegal. They don't say easy. Na enye je 18 e kwa
the Minerals Commission for Eka. Opposite for
Mineral Commission as we speak, they have not issued any license to anybody to go and do any mining, either small or whatever.
In any forest.
On
any river body.
Thank you. But still, such activities is ongoing. And I police from where they.
I'm sure I'm putting in the report.
But you see, that is I'm not going to chase a police for Mudi. You are supposed to protect the state. That is what you are being paid for.
But when you are handicapped and when you are
handicapped in which way?
And when you are compromised sometimes.
No. What they know them compromise. On look just a troll dismissal letter. And just a type, just a troll. Who type with energy? Papa natural. You are dismissed. Compromise. Is that what you are employed to do? And you are being paid for? I say the catcher say the indiscipline, it falls within the circles of our economy. Inclusive. What I say, Oba Besia, a lady, took it upon herself to fight that battle. Now police fought you already. We are on national TV, there's no need to use any word. This mining being legal, must come to an end within a period of time in our country. If only we are willing to do it.
How do we arrive at that?
But we can listen. Your municipal district executives, yes, sir. What are their responsibilities in their various environments?
To ensure that sanity members are areas where
that's They should be fired.
And easy, sir.
You see, when you say it's not easy, generally, we chase him, and that one, and that one. It's not easy just to put your hand in the bowl, lift the food to your mouth, and it's easy. It's easy, but if you are determined,
we need to get the solution.
If you are determined, you will get there. Life is about determination. Nothing is easy for anybody. President Mama buy on this but with determination. Same applies to Donald Trump. With determination. Remember, I've not ended my term. I'm determined to end it. And true to their words, they are back again. Nothing is easy in this world. We can do it if only we want to get it done.
Oh, you
know what can compromise? What is here? Obi catch yourself, Wutia Okase baby. When you buy, you one or two over overtime. But I didn't know.
I was shocked.
It is all about your attitude. Say you may easy. It is easy.
And easy free.
Look, Michia Sami Jefi, Chief Executive of Good Board. I heard him yesterday or a day before. I want to say yes. NDC is alive. Sami Sidien. What's your China for now? Omo amuton gold illegal or transact gold illegally no. On one a friend saying, on patriot you call Kumu. Or you be do a pe. Saying someone will say crash will call. Or you be do a pe. David. Plane be any home out. Keteke no home out. There's no plane for you. It's Keteke. So when we do certain things here, when we punish those people here, those coming will be warned. Yes, sir. Who can say excavator? Everybody, those things me. I again greet the chief executive of DVLA. It's been fantastic job. Who did buy ya na ye bisa baby udi ko? Mr. Track and your man impect their technology.
Unbelievable.
Me believe in them.
But
the point is that excavator would be what do you call him?
The tracking system.
No tracking is technology. I don't want to believe that technology. Police were quite so. Police who trick who lets us, who train, who was so much. Sometimes all they stop because who didn't let us. So we pay me home trip. Yeah. But who did stop it? Now you did excavate a trim, they wouldn't be illegal. Don't you have the dagger to communicate with your people?
Who shall us make construction?
You see, there must be an escort. Let us do it that way. There must be an escort. The boys are looking for a job. And this comes back to the 24-hour economy issue we are going to talk about. There must be an escort. Okay, construction. I want here.
At the crew.
Okay, let's go. Almost so easy.
But do you believe that
No.
we can be deliberate about this?
No.
What was here? MPP chairman, NDC chairman, or no, not buying the also. No.
Look at
how we are.
Omani, respectfully, no, and Shemi Bufu.
What that was?
And Shemi Bufu. NDC chairman. My foot. We are NDC chairman. No more bread. Now party about power. Now the good party minimasi.
Who did he?
We should stop this. The mediocrity is becoming unbecoming. And then, we are chairman of a constituency. What bread our party about power? Now about a good party minimasi. Well, the leadership is there. The decision belongs to them. So all that we tell for, what is the purpose? What's the use? Why? If MPP have done it, that is why they were kicked out. Let's prove to Ghanaians and say, and this are. Let's protect environment. Let's protect society. And this wherever you find yourself, you are an ambassador to the president.
But the reality is different from what.
Yes, that's why I use the word. I don't want to use it again. It's an embarrassment. Such a character is a disgrace to the party. There are other ways of making mining. according to the guidelines of gold board.
Obedi the
Kama. He should know better. And I want the police and the security service to go after such a character.
It's impossible.
It is possible.
Because it's an NDC.
It is not about NDC. That is not what NDC stood for. I'm a Keda. We stood for probity and accountability. If I want him not to do the wrong thing, I must do the right thing. What does he? Now we are constituency executive or whatever regional executive, then you want to involve in illegal mining. Let the law take its course. That is not what the party I belongs to. Yeah, authority you might be too much. What does he? What does he? I just say yeah, dear fata. Now, on my young boy abaso. I guess I say this illegal thing. Make home. I don't know why. Give this job to Jackpa Richard.
The Jackpa,
director of special operation. Give this job to him.
Obey.
If it's men, let's give him a period. If they are 6 months, ensure the outcome. The pekasa do. The pekasa. This thing must end one way or the other.
Mr. Daddy.
All right.
Say party ni otiso. When you kukudro kase sebi. We are the party concerned chairman. We are one you did. And so we are the tini. The air almost team the 2 and a mompa. It's a good talk, but is that a reality?
Oh my child. Na my chairman answer na my chair for baby omobia. I can't say I can say, hey, can we walk the talk? Ehwana also be say, is it that easy? Omo opposition. So nim Galamsey hun conversation. Obi adina no tu. So nim the conversation that surrounded me by them ha. Them ha ya table ba akono ho. Say what's the sound table. Now me can say immediately after the election. And will be frame me say, Kwame Mumbeshe excavators moving into the western region. Me can them ha say, share you say excavators say move into western region. Kwansima any ete say minister Tuasu ewa Kempinski Hotel. Na me can say asemwa me ba dem ha beka ye no. Ene da ho. Say Nanka Ubia Okoto Aba on the 7th of December 2024 na adwene ni say Owura Akufo-Addo ene na ban mu mpanimfo ene ye Galamsey wo kuruma.
They bad say and then western region kwayim.
They say posterity is always the best judge. Anameboa say no ye ba ye what say ya chi obi a na oye MPP ni a oye Galamsey. What be? This charade na ekosi wo Kumasi na ye want me say ye dey neba we ye bisanse o ye Galamsey na o say da bi me nkrata ni. Apart from enu ayete ho asem no. Say okura nkrata onye Galamsey nti kwadu na omo de ball MPP fo ene Owura Akufo-Addo ni na ban mu mpanimfo no.
Emu ya.
Emu ya hampo. Ya boagu. Omo ankasa aboagu.
On pese be di san komo.
Dia make can say. Oh my, dia make can say. Say amene wo ka say. Me ba ya. Me tie radio wo kan. Excavators no way.
Ayera.
Asem ni nie.
Excavators.
Hwe ye aban ye to aban wie ya we dia me nka tiefo nya ahwefo ya. Petuo kasa nkrofo bi wo bo ase. Arehosem nka emfa ha obi adwene anopai momfa nche me emfa to ho na medema wo mo atuo kasa wo mo no oman ekire asem ba ye no na omo ben hemfo na mo ya MPP fo
dabi
asem ni nie anche na ye se takwa o se dan atuo kasa mienu ye kohwe mu na omo ya hemfo asem ni nie video bi ba around me gidi say wahu a party chairman aso soja ni mene
wa mo na mane
no party chairman nti na me nua ka asem no na me yam she me no me ka ye no o ka ye no me eye me de ti sa de ye wo de na nenso se wo kai nsem yi a ye ka ho asem yi a Party chairman kura soldier ni mene. Soldier ni kura trio AK-47. Omudia no kura nya AK-47. Kakraka bi. Meboa. Ne counterpart say kan ne ho. Kura trio.
But that soldier is not for purpose.
An armed civilian.
That soldier is not
an
for
armed
purpose.
civilian.
Every individual, because of party affiliation, never for soldier or uniform.
An armed civilian. Kura soldier ni o say
Mr. Soldier is not fit for that purpose.
Trio. An armed civilian kura ne mene. Wonim de odi kire no. Party card.
Oh boy. It's not true.
But you watch that na always here.
Oh,
But it's not true.
Party chairman.
Now who you
and then the boys.
Soldier
Maybe but o ma me land ya be boy. Mami land.
Soldier ni we soldier ni. Na ye Ghana card impo. Now the party card.
Or your party chairman. Or doubt it.
Well,
Obama digress.
No, I'm not doubting.
Emrantia started here process. Almost started here process. Almost we need power, not buying up power. A brantia Gina is the official name the name sabote so. Catch and say declare or I will kill you. Proceed in a hawk with you. Party card.
One case I will kill you. Stop exaggerating. Stop exaggerating.
I'm the crew. I'm the crew.
I said we can process.
The point I'm trying to make is say. Say when who crime said the core viral Kesipa was Tamale. Mama digressing and coming person was Tamale. Emranti ako buffer stock for a warehouse and Sanyama. Approach for a good on Bebru 30. On Bebru 50. One police don't do a go. A branch about could there be a bottle white mood than a con and no catch a police in this chon I'm embarrassing. On my own videos, maybe. That's the point we are making. So Galamsey, share ensure na yes ya teche na near bo owura Akufo-Addo ni na buy and in impending force.
Nobody denies that.
That time, go and check all my videos. I'm one of the people who believe that Abaina Yebi. Abaina say Mabani or Masoja Foko excavators ya can one semunei. Ya chichi. In fact, when West came to the West, ye charge to mu. Unuane nimpending for at the year campaign to MPP for some washi excavator. Ye chere mu say excavator no ya chi ye jano ho enkrofasi sako. O mai anya no bi ne ewo mu yi. Anya bi ne yate hu yi. Ana bibi foforo. Se nsuo na na mu say aya ateche na ne e de bo obi sobo no. Se awe bebrere because adani ateche no se a graduate cyanide ne baako no say mercury ne niama na mo say ekunkum say there in fact asase no aye poison.
In fact, kwasinsia kwa aboa me we dey say on Galamsey cassava, kontomire, plantain, garden eggs and pepper harvested from Etiwa West in Eastern region contain high concentration of lead,
cyanide,
which is harmful
heavy metals
to human health. So on Galamsey, that's
Madam Fubi catch me no mind. I mean, go on the lighter side. Or say, omo launch 24-hour economy. What what something 24, that 24.
Galamsey
But one was conspicuously missing, and that was Galamsey 24. Because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama himself has said that fighting fight like he agrees that His Excellency the President agrees with you. That is difficult. It will let people get out of jobs.
When did he say that?
About say
stop these things.
He admits the challenge ahead.
But that's what I said.
It's different.
But
it's different.
What he referenced it to employment. One kind of time rant a bell
Campaigning time. That is another major source of employment. Yes.
Campaigning that difference we were. Busumi means
The John Dramani Mahama you knew in opposition
in campaign
is not the John Dramani Mahama who is our president.
Okay, where are different one.
But it be biasisa.
Okay. Nipa na asisa na ni kasa na asisa na ni niye na asisa.
Bia fan who bia no asisa.
So talk about this. I go painting no foforo. This I be the dada na minim ni yetuntum na obeye koko.
They implemented 24 and they implemented 24.
Oh my, I like you. I like you. But Mami Gancho, me nua kasa no. O kan sem bi. Me so me ya kwala ketekete na me di me nua no mpanimfo achi no. Ne di yesi e kedes. Nti oti ho e keda. I once was.
You've been a kid before.
So the cadets have a certain principle which was espoused by His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings himself. And that is what endeared a lot of the youth then to him. Probity, accountability. And now they always leave the third one. Social justice.
Probity, accountability, and social justice.
Anytime cadets are speaking now, we always forget the social justice. Don't forget that. The Oti Galamsey site, Hona, who poison in you. He is supposed to be taken care of by a regime like the NDC one. Because the NDC did not go for the property owning democracy that the NPP went for. Because the NPP believed that empower the private sector to run the economy. They went for what? A social democracy.
That's a responsibility for all of us. Make sure we are catered for.
They have forgotten that part. And yet, we have always told them, show one as a social democrat. Show one social program you have supported your people with.
So now it's Mahama Care.
He has brought one.
And
on my mainland, on my Obama land on Galamsey and Quebec, the chatwo, the ecosui. Yekochi excavators, Yekochi Crawford. Me say ye nim one more or more ye Galamsey. No, at least if for nothing at all, we saw those on TV and those whose videos had gone viral. What is say Yekochi Obi? I mean, yes, I mean, or can PMMC, ni refi say. Immediately the government took office. The government has revoked every license.
Yeah, which is very good.
He has revoked every license. But someone may be so when he say, "Oh my wonder Roma, ebi ana wo nim die wo ho chemi." Who your license now they are Galamsey.
Baby.
Exactly. So the people doing the Galamsey, whether you revoked it, he said government has not signed one license. That is even what has empowered them the more. The guy, His Excellency the President says he must work. And he must work. You didn't give him license to work. So he would do Galamsey.
No.
Look, the people in the forest that the minister went to see, that he said he saw like how many thousands of people in the forest. He didn't invite the military 64 battalion, one free woman and free takradi. Mumra mbebwami. Neyentu nkrofo isu sawa haniyentu omwase. Ofri Hobba Kempinski, buffet.
This is not true.
It is not true. The meeting was held at Kempinski.
Didn't do deal with them.
But Ojira Hono, and I confront media say Mumra, and of military say Mumra, and of police say Mumra. And Galamsey stop.
Okay, so
but he left there and came to Kempinski, already did fine. And started a 2 years.
A quick one on the Galamsey issue, very quick one. Mine, you see, the IGP, whom I have hope in, are all performing wonders. Most of his boys, I think it is time. So with a police officer in such enclaves, illegal mining in the forest, among others, water bodies. So with the and just with the more than 2 months. The mobile house, the man won't do 2 months.
Oh, they be every minute.
Exactly. They gave until
so let's reshuffle the lands minister. Let's reshuffle.
It's not about the land minister is a policy from later. It's not about him. The implementer, okay, is the DCE, MCE, and the security apparatus.
You know, they just said the DCE.
Yes, one performance. Because no, at the end of the day, no, this nation.
24, Galamsey 24. No.
Okay, so
Abba, it is stable.
Areas I'm paying outline in Galamsey in County, so I don't remember.
No, Galamsey 24.
No. Don't encourage that.
But that is what is happening.
But don't encourage it.
Oh my, that is what is happening.
Let us deal with the Galamsey areas now. While outline of mine.
So,
the 24.
Oh my, how do you stop Galamsey?
Oh my, a quick one. Another than Kwaku His Excellency or by 2017, 18, 19. Who was the land minister? No, Peter no.
Peter.
Now when we say Galamsey no, na a man also. He was rather reclaiming. You born about so on your program.
Yes. Peter
he was reclaiming. What I say? But you need to honor. Hallelujah.
Okay, that one I don't know.
But how will you do? How will you do?
That's what I don't know.
No, how will you
It's
do?
a fight in
No,
progress.
when did this thing start escalating?
You cannot skew it to a particular.
I am saying that there was an effort by Peter Amewu to reclaim the land. I agree.
There is a new minister.
escalated.
So is he implicating the new minister?
Not this new minister.
No, are you implicating the current minister? Because you said the previous minister did something.
Listen attentively. I'm talking about 2019.
Say, are we-
2019, I was not when you
I rocks.
I don't know propaganda.
I clay.
I don't know propaganda.
So you come or the Asempa.
Never.
As a papa.
Never.
24-hour
Galamsey.
And I want to know check.
Sika. You try about just a minute. You buy a try cover soon.
The 24-hour plus agenda comprises synergistic sub-programs that are tailored to key value chains, and you must have heard the ministers mentioning them. This structure ensures depth and focus. We're not attempting to fix everything everywhere all at once. We're targeting high-impact, job-rich, and export-oriented sectors with strong forward and backward linkages.
Osan editor just say 24-hour economy a womo edi egu akwemu no womo eko ninim no so how be apie e wo policy nimu a eyade a womo ebeso ano.
This policy is made for Ghana in the future. And so when I say report directly to the president, I don't mean only this president. It will report to the next president and the next president and the next president. The 24-hour plus program will be the catalyst for Ghana's economic growth. And we are sure that it will make Ghana prosper.
Catalyst for Ghana's growth. And a Odia Sempa Bampa. 24-hour economy. So Mahama continues to be the hope. I feel you break it 24-hour economy. I feel I want to man. I feel you breaking it down. Mia hodwa. Ebitim dia disa juma die sonkwa. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama de Abraham. Agbasi walk us through. Wanyaji, Safi finally. The march talked about 24-hour economy, no? It's been operationalized.
Amani. Nanka when nanka chese kasa Galamsey ade na asempa no na aba. What do I say? See, I keep on loving and cherishing a party called National Democratic Congress. You can't. Yeah.
Okan obeye. JMA.
Oh, mama.
Congo Boswe.
You see, we came with policies and we are getting them implemented. I beg you almighty 24-hour economic policies. Almighty, it is not about extending working hours. So they be to unleash productivity, expand opportunities within the various sectors of the economy. One thing I just say basically they say a yeah attitude. Amani, this policy will actually reduce importation and increase exportation within the sub-region itself, to start with. It is totally focused on agro-based industry. Omani, Commander Sugar Factory. Didn't I say, oh, baby, me no didn't come on. Commander Sugar Factory. You see, 2014-15, there about. Say, stretch and no. What call pay?
Men call that.
Wouldn't want to say. They have problem. Let's have a conversation.
Say, I should the one some one.
Factory, no. They have problem. No.
Say, producer.
A chess producer. They never know produce.
I should be
fantastic. So if you and I, you keep your attitude, say, oh, factory busy baby, my young boy, commander for me, chairman of you. Young boy, now young cultivate Ashidiano.
That's special Ashidiano.
Special Ashidiano. Because that industry, the factory or the organization, have been mouth. Sir, space. Yes, sir. Now young cultivate. Who was I say? Yes, sir. Now at the end of the day, now factory no, and that's how you man after Ashidiano. Yes, can do to
complete.
Over boss bar. Over chidrat. Over now you say on your tree. That's why I said it is about productivity. So at the end of the day, South factory. I was in Brazil. Those sugar factories, yes, she would say some time ago, some years back. Now, I could see. Pow! It is straight from that portion of the country, Epcot Commander and beyond. The factory will be ready to do what? To produce. Because raw materials are there in abundance. People are cultivating. Everybody's busy working. What I say? Price of your product is so good. And at the end of the day, the factory will also need what? More hands. Employment. Yes, sir. So when production is done and completed at the factory, yes, sir. You see a sugar, no? Togo, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, sir. We therefore would actually reduce importation of sugar. I'm using sugar just as an example in the industry. What did I say? So it's a process. We should tune ourselves towards the policy. You get the point. So
we should be deliberate.
That's it. There's this factory. I want someone crying with you. Blue Sky
drink, you know.
Blue Sky is for more. They produce a lot of drinks, fruit drinks. Yes, sir. Who cultivated pineapple? Mango.
Ginger.
Pawpaw. Ginger. You see, these are some of the things. They are ready to buy it.
There's a ready market.
From cultivation. So therefore, productivity, production, industry, and also ECOSO. Shelinke no, in between time, there's employment being created. Sika konko for bottom. Ejuma ECOSO. Advance G-tax. Do you get it? It is not about the long hours of working. But what we will derive from that period of extended time. Oh, Mikuta CV, Mpejumae. Can you sit down now and tune yourself to such a policy? Say, oh,
how do I take advantage of the policy?
You! That is it. Within the production line.
Where do I fit?
Abrabon, Ewo, Shediema Obia. That's how I look at the 24-hour Bible. Where do I fit? You have exactly hit the hammer on the nail. Not what CV do I have. Where do you actually fit in the production line?
You are Brabon Ebono. A chain. I have a Mijina Boami.
Che? Omani. I don't know if technology will look at it again. The agro scientists will look at it because body in front of a coupe. Yes, I mean. But apart from that, other crops. Look, I was telling somebody maybe 4 or 5 days ago. This year, it is 6 months for a buy more. Yes, sir. So let's assume, say, we started farming our March, say, or July. It takes between 90 to 100 days to cultivate a planted maize. So, what is that? So
you should be deliberate about what you want
to do.
Turn
your mind to the policy. Let your attitude match the policy. You understand me? When you come to the industry, what are the incentives? How would I put it? Get a many Africa secretariat no as an industry. Get me anyhow. Me industry no cost you. You make back a woman. Get me. But when you sit down, 24-hour economy policy number. You share the free member. When you want to share the free member, okay. What the train station now who can who they buy? Then at the end of the day, you oh, Omakasa 24-hour economy. Now,
and see a mobile, see a movie.
The Japan textile industry is there. The Kosovo textile industry is there. The cotton sector of the economy must also create awareness. So, who could do cotton now? Say, better. Company better. There must be this supervision. You will see everybody being busy. Eba services are major problems they have. Air security. Yes, So, Eba government abandons he will be empowered to actually recruit more security personnel. What I say? So, obey Nejuma. I mean, because it is so beautiful, say. You see, me carry those days I call printing press. I printing ballot papers. I'm matching bed 2 to 4 a.m., 5 a.m. People are coming out of factories and people are going to work at the same time.
And they know, sir. The revival.
Number one, there is that security assured. Number two, the industries will be given some incentives to revamp such a process. But the basic aspect of all this will be what? Raw materials. And the raw materials are you and I. Obi ono say o mi kuta masters mi nu, me kuta masters and 9, me per officer tina. You went to school to tee your mind to something. Bring it back to productivity. It is a sincere who can cultivate, who put a masters, who put a PhD, who pack or draw. What you learned in our classroom, or sorry, our lecture, bring it to the field. Oh my, if I could have gone to cultivate that maize,
how reap by now?
By this time, I reap no. Let me get banshee womb.
2 years now,
let me come banshee. So within the year, from maize to cassava, what do I say? Of course, I would like to do it on a large scale because people wasting me time and for 4 acres, 5 acres. No. So therefore, the person me come Ministry of Agriculture. I call Honorable Eric Opoku. Honorable Opoku, me person me cultivate review. Is that not it? I might need a tractor, not even to purchase. More high rental deal or an acre say the private man is renting at this rate, but government they'll be subsidized into many a boy So instead of cultivating 10 acres, because that tractor renting price have been reduced or have been subsidized, I might end up cultivating 40, 50 acres. It is an area 40-50 acres no one. Now I call a Minister of Education. Me want bro. School feeding moment I mean, do you see how it works? If we don't tune ourselves to that policy, no, quite giant.
Okay, but that's so two things: tune in and then be part of the chain.
Yeah.
Because to trust it, no one yet deliberate about being part of the 24-hour economy. What he has said this morning is that just be part of it, be deliberate about it. It's a huge chain. But
my MPP for about you see again on your show, years back, let me say planting for food and job. It's just close to this. What did I say? Planting for food and job. It's just close to this. But your attitude, me, party about power they should not put this. They should welcome it.
Every the economy 24-hour economy no any said the omoti e kan ho asem e wo opposition na ya hwe said the omubedru ye
in opposition it was not beautiful because that budon ne sa no na the film
in
budon budon is the budon. But this time it's a document.
Jata na ye no so man team of policy ni mo say ye be ye Jata export to.
Export Jata one guy.
And follow the na cause campaign. Don't mind. Ye hwe omuka ensem bi. Etwe emrantie na adwene ko CBB so. No ka ho na omuji bum ekoto abama NDC. The dikanya omukanya Tom Rante na sumpa eye Formula what? Eye Formula 1 Formula Day 133. Formula 133.
Ajuma baako anopa ewia.
Ajuma baako nipa miensa shift miensa. Policy no line baako e kan bibia e ben sa. Na ye hwe se ebeye ho. What did the American answer? But American war baby platform for frubi so say. Nipa onji 24-hour economy nindi I decline. Any year ni ankasa ye man penny John Dramani Mahama. Onji ni policy nini.
Oh, why do you speak like this?
I am coming to explain. You cannot jump into the middle of the water when you don't know where it's flowing to. The American so onji ndini say, oh my. Say ejuma no or say ejuma baako. Nipa miensa shift miensa na adwuma bɛn na ɔde ama na appointees a adwuma baako nipa miensa ɛyɛ na shift miensa po baako bɛ 24-hour economy no ankasa no
ahabo say
wa appoint gapo ahead no wa appoint
can we please
wait.
The joke is too much.
It's not a joke.
How can the gapo chief be three?
But you told us a Juma Baba.
If you don't take your time to also explain to us.
Abrantia na okoto abane ni mu say ye be fa nipa miensa akoye adwuma baako ye ka kire wom say mun papa mu yi omo se dabi na adwuma na ewo ho no nipa miensa ba be ye kasa no. You see I was acting in the why would you allow me? You are not the host. Don't spoil the show. I like taking it one by one. I am doing a presentation.
We are running a three-shift.
But the same thing is it.
Oh, question, man, you have a presentation. I be question. May you one.
Until where quite a good opportunity.
You can't say. Uko hospital Uko hospital a nurse for your miensa 3 shift already. Doctor for your miensa 3 shift already. Uko cocoa processing for example. Omurani omu 3 shift already. Ghana police rani omu 3 shift already. So there are a juma ewo man yimwa omunda already. Make our platform
when you say police station pay.
Say uko Osu Oxford Street Uko 2 o'clock now per watch dia ubenya. There is an around the clock economy running there already.
But they want to improve on that.
Exactly. I don't have a problem. But omo insist said the ye kano. Omo me nim se wonte se omo say enya the ye kano no omo ba be. Now start 24-hour economy is going to be different. And now into America said nipa onyi nyanka me expect. In fact, me ni Shabima call one show so and I'm just say I was expecting say anka ubeba no pano because you and your boss especially said ejuma ba ko nipa miensa nipa mi pesa anka odi kan yes ade no mami eni o mampani na can appoint TV miensa. So what you were saying already exists.
Shamima na be ejuma miensa.
Nanka na Jamima was deputy no confrey no pack up him 12 and 2 no be 5 free 2 copy.
You see who they
David say oh my dia possible
it be improve no.
Enti be bi ka ho ti me kan try and say who be introduce.
Really not drink.
But the year kan no enya no ana omo ye. Say o say me say back okay. O say obey farm. Me I said on a show, say if we have the a production sector na course we manufacturing sector no course you agri business can have 3 shifts.
Why you cheap
me say? Why you cheap me say? Oh be call fuom.
You don't know that.
Na about 12 me di obi akodo. Na about 2 me di obi akodo. No enye ye. Did agree? But mama cause niama e ma 24 hour.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Me count it down soon now. When to us so.
All right.
Yeah.
Dia na ye kan say. Hwe niama bi wo hodum a e ma economy no. E run 24 hour without any piano force no.
Yeah.
Dia di kan. Niam dia na ma ye economy no e call na chi because o my we are young no. Not petrol na filling station na 24 hours. Meboa. Not tema companies bebre. Me nyini beto mankwaze no ne niama na they were doing 24 hours. What caused them to go back?
Bambo.
One.
A key.
No, they did kind pa. The demand in the economy. Niama na omode ba no bedroom rebi. Na ye de kwa manoni anye ye de koso sa ye de kwa manoni anye ye no. These military rules. Inti abema economy na nkasa ejija. No ye koso mienu.
What was me is hold on 5 4 3 2 and 1. That's the winner for today. Sika deal. 0240 490 star 0240. Wait, 0240 490 star.
Now so we and I do with my way.
All right.
The second one
133. The second one, besides the economy now is shrinking here because of our own activities. No, the tosumienu people were having difficulty financing their companies. Sikasem.
It's part of the initiative.
Me raise it normal solutions. Me hear me present.
What solution?
Check the available markets. Government policy per se, they did kind of, and they said there are companies in Ghana who are doing here say on your NDC company are yengunu. A better dream. And the American say 133. Exactly.
Anyway, let's not
talk. Me present. But come somewhere.
So there's a news in Mpensenpensenmu. Just in your reporter and that's so really Japekrom the Abase Oko a year dia so the level of Galamsey is now out. All the pictures is out now. I just say
Oh my, then you can now can say what?
Now
can say what?
You say
so now
or the semper
never.
Asempa the science you know.
24-hour economy. On the economy was now working. Man,